Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal and today we're gonna be talking about Netflix The Witcher. We actually had a lot of leaks yesterday and most of them were centered around Triss Merigold, or more precisely around her actress Anna Shaffer. Now we also see the second sorceress, Tissaia de Vries, who appears in 5 books of the Witcher saga. She is the one who took Yennefer under her wing when Yennefer was young, but in these leaks she's actually with Triss Merigold, and there are some speculations that this actually might be during the battle on the Sodden Hill. We shall see how this thing will go, basically what happened there, without spoiling too much. You had a couple of sorceresses that rose up against Nilfgaardians to defend the Northern Kingdom, so yeah, I'm not going to go too far into that. So far, the leaks have been released on Netflix The Witcher subreddit by the user called Eric0201, if you didn't catch it already. But props to him for sharing this, because for the first time we see Triss Merigold portrayed by Anna and also MyAnna Buring as Tissaia. Now look, regarding the costumes, people are indeed happy with how Tissaia looks. Generally her casting was amazing. There are different opinions regarding Anna as Triss, but even so, from the looks of it, she doesn't look that bad. Now, maybe it's not the perfect casting, and yes, fans will blame the showrunner, but Anna is a very talented actress, and her being in this costume gives me a lot of Triss's vibe. And if she actually does her job as an actress of portraying Triss, even though she's not the one we expected, I'm gonna be fine with that. Because look, this is an adaptation of a series of books. Generally, showrunners can deviate from the original material depending on the subject. Netflix did deviate, I won't deny that, but I said this multiple times. You will always see this nowadays. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Changing characters is always tricky, but if in some way, if I get a good vibe from it, from an actor or an actress with their roles, I have no problems adjusting to that to enjoy the show. The more pressing issues for me is screenplay. Of course, their acting is important, cinematography, CGI, editing, and I will wait for this to come out to actually review it. It does show promise, Netflix is investing a lot of money into this, but the final result is what I care about. For as long as they nail the universe and the setting and the feeling of the Witcher universe, I will be okay with it, but I understand why some people might be upset. Now, it looks like that they're doing some testing in this footage, probably setting up the shot, and in some pictures we see that they're indeed doing the scene right now. But they're also using fog, so it will be interesting to see how this turns out after the color grade and editing and whatever else they implement here. Now look, I am very interested in the Battle of Sodden Hill. If this is indeed from that moment, it's going to be crazy, because this is also known as the Second Battle of Sodden, and this took place during the First Nilfgaard War. And it's going to be very interesting to see how they portray this, and of course I'm really looking forward to seeing the CGI here, especially when they start using magic. Now, you know, besides that, this is very important for the series itself, because what we do know is that, and I kind of think that this will happen, during the first season we will first get the overview of the characters, we will see their backstories, we will see some of the short stories that were, let's say, in The Last Wish, and then, probably at the end of season 1, we're gonna be having this grand story, the one that will stretch through many seasons, will start actually coming up. And I definitely think that the first season of The Witcher is gonna be everything that happened before that. So again, I might be wrong, but if I was making this, I would probably do it that way. So we shall see. Also, the filming has been moved to Poland right now, and of course, as soon as that happened, I expected more leaks, because there will be more paparazzi there, trying to get that one shot. Now, for as long as they're not disturbing the filming, it's okay. When they become too much, then it's a problem. And it seems to me that the production itself doesn't really care much about these leaks. Trust me, if something is highly protected, a production team is going to come up with a way to hide that actor from being seen by paparazzi. Sometimes that's impossible, because if, as I said this, if a photographer is standing on a public ground and he sees them, he kinda does have you know, a right to take that photo, but for as long as they don't interfere, that's okay. There were even some rumors that we might see Henry Cavill soon in full costume, that someone actually got a good shot, but I don't believe anything until I don't see it. So for now, that is everything we have. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more Netflix The Witcher, and also check me out on Twitter and Discord to join the conversation. Also, what do you think about this? Tell me down below. LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.